Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Builders Ecosystem. On today's episode, we're going to have a very wonderful conversation, right? We're talking about mindsets, the mindset shift that requires young people in Africa to change things. So, on this section, I have two wonderful persons with me. As usual, I have my favorite lady in the world, Lady Joanne. Hi, Lady Joanne.
Hello, Boss Kobe.
How you doing?
I'm good yourself.
Right, I'm doing great. Yeah, today, two boss Sammy has left the cameras to join us for this
Yes, sir.
very important conversation.
Yes, sir.
Boss Sammy, how you doing?
I'm doing very well, boss. How
All
about
right,
you?
all right, all right, all right. So yeah, we're talking about mindsets, right?
Yeah.
So when we say mindset, it's something that you get to hear a lot of people throwing it about very, very, very often. So I'll start with you guys. What is mindset? Why is mindset a very big deal to a lot of people?
You're talking about mindset. I think I came across one definition that I like so much, talking about mindset being a mental software that runs
Wow.
our life. Yes. And,
Okay, a
That's
mental
nice.
software.
Yes,
I
yes.
think that's a great thing to have, right?
and I got
Yeah,
to know
yeah,
that we
yeah.
have the fixed mindset and a growth mindset. So
That's great.
something small about mindset.
Okay, what's something?
Yeah.
Why is mindset a very big deal for a lot of people?
Okay, so before that, I would say mindset itself is, as my lady said, a mental software. So let me borrow a word from the tech world. I would also say it's an operating system.
Ooh, you guys are
Or it's
making
the
it
operating
very
system of
interesting
our
for
mind.
me.
Yes, yes, and then it runs in the background.
Okay.
And then it influences our decisions, how we perceive the world, how we react to certain things. You get it? And then mindset, in a way, can limit you. As
Okay.
she rightly said, the fixed mindset.
Right.
When you have the fixed mindset, it limits you. You are static. You are not ready for growth. And then we have the growth mindset. So when you have the growth mindset, those people are availing or available for growth. They are ready to grow. They believe in their abilities that with learning and mentorship or all those things, they will develop.
Okay. I
Yeah,
think I really like how you guys are approaching this thing,
yeah,
right? So like Joan telling me mindset is pretty much a mental software. I think
yeah.
that's a good one. A mental software.
Mental.
And so once it's a software, and then you said an underlying operating system
Oh,
which
yes.
runs through everything we do,
Yeah.
then the results we get, the decision we take, virtually everything that we do as people is heavily like controlled by the mindset to which we approach
Oh, yeah.
things with.
Yeah.
So how do we form such mindset, right? How do we form such mindset? Is it from family? Is it from where we are from, or how do we come by with the mindset?
So I believe mostly it's inherited.
Okay.
Because growing up, we get to learn something subconsciously.
Okay.
One popular thing we all got to know along the line being education as the only key to success. So,
Okay.
we are not encouraged to take risk, or there are some jobs or certain things we do that are well promoted in our society. We always trying to play it safe, going for the white collar jobs. We not promoting creativity and all of that. So realize that these are some things we have in our thoughts that
Okay.
we try to live our lives towards. And it's something maybe we learn from our various homes. And it can also be from, let's say, our environment, home environment in the same thing, but religion and other things.
Also influences.
Just hearsays and other influences. So we get to know that we have all these things with us in.
Oh, okay. I think that is a very great point. You've mentioned a lot of things. So pretty much all the things around us,
Yeah.
from the family we come in from our societies, our
Yeah.
new
Yeah.
environment and all, influences the way we think. It's
Yeah.
one or the other have a very great impact on our mindset. About something, do you have any form of mindset, or do you think there is any way of thinking, right? Any mental software or framework that you guys are talking about that you feel it's very old and then it's not a proper mindset that people have?
Yeah,
Any common
yeah,
ones?
yeah. So uh there's God will provide mindset.
Okay.
I'm not saying the word or the line God will provide is bad, but that mindset is bad in a way that people use God will provide to be lazy.
Okay.
They don't work, they don't do anything. They will say, oh, God will provide. Oh, let me relax. God will provide. But then God doesn't provide in that way.
Okay.
His provision is in the way that you have to work.
Okay.
He provides through your handiworks, through your grind, your hard work. That's when the provision comes in. So you can't relax, lie back and say, "Oh, God will provide." That's a very, very bad mindset. And
Mindset.
there's one mindset too that we used to say, money, without money, you can't start anything.
Oh, I like where you are
But
going.
Yes.
money is good.
Oh, money is good. Oh, yeah, money there. Hey,
Money is good.
yeah, we all need money, that one day. But then, money, it's not the only thing that you need before you can start everything. It's not the only resource. There are other resources that you would need, or even when you have, you can start everything. So money, the mindset that get money before you can start everything, or if you have money, you can start everything, or without money, you can't do anything. I think is a very bad mindset.
And I
That's most of
remember
it.
way back in the science class or SHS in general, it would be like, oh, all the brilliant students want to do medicine
Oh, okay.
after WASI, or if not medicine,
Yeah.
maybe engineering, because of maybe how we heal those programs and all of that.
Yeah.
And right now, maybe the average young person believes that to make it, you have to jackpot.
Oh, yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah.
Guys, I
That,
think
that
You
one
have
that's
to
too. Yes,
leave the
that's too.
country.
Yeah,
That one
yeah,
too.
yes, I think
for
that's a
example.
very, very good
Yeah.
one that I would want us to go down a little on. Well, young people in most of the African countries now feel that, Charlie, if you don't leave this country, like, if you
You won't
don't
make
find
it.
ways and means, either if you are going by seas, through the forest, or
You're not gonna
All
make
we
means.
just have to leave this
Oh,
place, right?
interesting.
So the sad thing is, you see people with a lot of opportunities, right? That people can come in and then, because we've fixed our mindset. I really like the point that you guys made on people having fixed mindset that if things are this way, then you can't change it. They're pretty much saying that if you don't leave, you can't make it. So now they are preventing or blocking themselves from even looking at remote opportunities that they can even do from here,
Yeah.
which is a very bad way of
Yeah.
looking at life. And then one quick example to that I personally have is people thinking, if say nobody in my family has been able to achieve this,
Yeah. They
then
can't do it.
I won't even be able to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So no matter the effort, no matter the energy they put into their craft, they feel, Charlie, I'm limited. So some will go to school, probably study very hard in the university, and subconsciously, the person thinks that, Charlie, this is it.
This the end.
So let me just get this job and then that's it. Even on a job place, I'm not going to put in
Much
a lot of
effort.
effort to probably become a manager. Oh, Charlie, let me go and get a job. I can't even start something on my own. So these mindsets are things that are really, really
Yeah,
bad, and then
yeah,
it prevents a lot
yeah.
of people
Yeah.
from doing it. A quick follow up to you guys. Were there any turning points in your life where you had a way of thinking, right? There was a particular mindset, and you're like, nah, Charlie, if I don't change this thing,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Do you guys have that experience?
Oh yeah, yeah. I have one experience. I think when I was a young guy or a young boy, my mom used to say, "Oh, Sammy, when you grow or when you go through school, when you are done, get a decent job, you get a car, or buy a car, a house, and then one key thing, get a beautiful woman and
Oh,
marry."
beautiful. I
Oh
really
yes,
like that.
beautiful
Very
and
good.
Our
alive. Oh
mothers
yes.
always want us to
Oh yeah,
find beautiful
yeah, a
babes.
beautiful woman and marry. So in a way, it's shifted my mindset, or it's geared my mindset to a certain way or path that making it is only getting a car, a house,
And a
yes,
babe.
school, you get it. But then I one time travel with someone to Accra. We toured Accra for some time, and then I saw that no,
There is a lot of
hey,
things in
as a
life.
village guy, as no, 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 no. There's a lot of things out there that if I limit myself to a house and a car and a
Charlie,
woman,
Charlie, Charlie,
no, no,
Charlie.
no, no, I'm going to miss out a lot. So I
Okay.
think exposure,
Right.
yes, was a turning point. Me
Okay.
leaving the village into the state, or sorry, to the greater region, and then being exposed to what the
has to offer.
actual world. Yeah, I think it's changed a lot. It changed a lot.
Okay. Lady Joan, any experience that you like to share?
Oh, personally, seeing my siblings as mentors, because growing up, I felt life was different. Like used to, we have these people and have these people, but I feel seeing them break through or achieving certain things became motivation for me. So seeing people I'm familiar with making it became a motivation for
Yeah,
me
yeah, yeah.
to change my
I
mind.
think that that's pretty much it. Personally, one mindset shift I had was I realized that lots of people talked around the fact that, oh, you go to school in Ghana or basically a lot of African countries and then you struggle to get jobs. So approaching this thing, I was like, nah, man, if I can stay here and then probably get some remote gigs and then remote stuff, I saw people doing very well online, probably freelancing and all that. So I was like, whatever I got to do to position myself at that point to have those benefits, I'd rather go that route. I wouldn't go in there, study just my textbook in class, write the exams, whether I get A or B or something.
Yeah.
No, no, no. The mindset was to put in the work, grow to a point where if people are being able to apply for remote jobs, get the jobs and then do it, should be at a point to do it. And I will probably say it has really, really paid off. And
Yeah.
another part was through certain books, right?
Yeah, yeah,
As
yeah, yeah. Reading.
yeah,
Yeah,
reading too
yeah,
was a great turning point for me. So
yeah.
I got to realize that humans are not too different from the people of older points at this point. And there are lots of things in proper books too to read. So through reading, I came across a few stuff. So let's just quickly move up.
Yeah, I think, sorry, before that,
Yeah.
there's another thing, one mindset shift I forgot, responsibility. I
Okay.
think back in uni, there was a time I was like, oh, I'm not going to take money from my parents. I'm going to try and do something.
Yeah, big man.
Bro, I couldn't tie him back. No, 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 no. The responsibility of me taking care of myself only. No, 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 I couldn't. So I think that changed a lot up here. So
Yeah.
I think responsibility when you feel reluctant or you don't have or you are not responsible for a lot of things, think you are
No,
relaxed,
no, no, we don't
you
push,
get it.
right?
But then the time that responsibility hits you or it sets in, it really change a lot.
Yeah, yeah. On the responsibility front, I think personally, those of us in Ghana, the way our universities work, right? Where you go to school and then you find yourself in a university halls. But the people I speak to, I always tell them that the school shields you from a lot of things.
Yeah.
Because in certain halls, I know for sure you don't even clean the general hall premises. There are some of the halls that even your school fees and all, sorry, your light bill, your water bill, and everything is part of the fees, the one-time fee you pay. So once you pay it the whole year or the whole academic year, you have access to the place and then you do whatever you like. So some guys will be in their rooms and then they won't even clean their rooms. No sense of responsibility. But what I realized was if you are out there and then you have to rent a place, and then you've gone to rent someone's house, and you say, oh, Charlie, you're not going to pay your light bill. ECD will come and disconnect your light. You're not going to pay your water bill.
Yeah.
People will come
Yeah.
in. So that sense of responsibility to also
Yeah.
influence and then can drive a mindset shift, right? So I just want our viewers to know that, Charlie, it's possible. Get to understand that you don't have to, if things are certain way, shape or form, if they are not good enough, you have the room and potential of working greatly on it to change stuff. So what are some of the ways that people can probably rewind their minds or just transform the way they think about things? That's
Okay, so heavy on mentorship.
okay.
Um, I'll suggest that you get somebody you can have access to and see the person break through or seeing the person successful. You can learn from the person, and also we have podcasts, YouTube, books, videos, and social media. You should make good use of that. Currently, we see people do before and after. Though we cannot trust all the process, but then we know the end point, and we can believe from that it's possible. So we want to encourage each other that we are here for change. We are change makers. Therefore, we should strive hard to. We should retune our mindset and also get the work done. And to be able to do that, we have to assess ourselves very well. We have to put our life in retrospect. Then you realize that there are some things we've learned subconsciously that we are not even aware of. Or maybe your life may be in a certain direction and you realize that you've picked up this thing, then taking a look at it again, you realize that this thing is quite a limitation to you. So you may want to do all that, and I believe that way that we are good to go.
Yeah. Sorry. Do you have anything to say to that?
Yeah, I would like to speak about our environment or let me say relationship. Yeah,
Okay.
or what we mostly say at our circle. Because I think it affects our mindset shift. See, let's see ourselves as seeds, and then let's see our relationship or our circle as soil. So are you planting yourself in the fertile soil or rocky sand, or you get it? So if you want a mental shift, I think your relationship should be very key, or a key thing to you. So when you read sorry, John 12:24,
Papa,
Go
go for
there.
me.
Go
oh
Yeah.
there.
senior, scripture says that truly, truly I say unto you, unless a grain of it falls to the earth and dies,
Show me,
it
show me,
remains the
show me,
same.
show me. What
But then
is
if it dies, it bears much fruit.
okay?
So you, the seed, your circle as the fertile soil, your associations, yes, as the fertile soil. If you don't fall into the right fertile soil, uh, your fruit that you want to bear, you are not going to get the fruit. You get
Yes.
it.
Proper.
Also, when you read Psalm 1 verse 1, it says that, or scripture makes us understand that if you want blessings, you need to separate yourself from ungodly things or toxic relationship or toxic influences. You get it. So for you to get the blessings you want, or the mindset or the mind shift that you want, you need to plant yourself in the fertile ground, your environment, your circle. Plant yourself in a very, very good circle. And then verse 3 makes us understand that after you are planted in a good and fertile soil, you are going to bear much fruit. Your leaf wouldn't wither. You are going to be
Yeah. So I
prosperous.
think
You get it.
that's a
So
great,
our
great.
circle is very, very key.
Yeah, I think it's a great solid point that you guys have mentioned. Personally, heavily on, as Lejuan said, mentorship and then getting the right persons around you, right? It's one thing I see a lot of young people ignore the people around them.
Yeah.
Trust me, you can't be moving with people of certain mindsets, people who are complainers, people who basically don't take action, indisciplined people, and then you think your story will be different. If the people, we have 24 hours in a day, right?
Oh, yeah.
So if the people you work around, it pretty much think all you got to do is to sit down and play TV games.
Yeah.
The results you are going to get.
But TV games is nice, though.
Oh yes, right. So that's where the mindset thing comes in. Where
Uh,
you know when
okay.
to play the
Okay.
game, right?
Yes, the when
And
is
when to move.
okay.
You
Okay.
see, now let's say that even the world of gaming. Let me quickly go in there.
Sure.
Even in the world of gaming, the kind of games, the kind of machines you require to play certain games keeps evolving rapidly, right?
Yeah.
So if you have a fixed mindset and then all that you want is to be moving around, going to your friend's room to play games, Charlie, if I get married, you're not coming into my room to come and play those games. You see it? But
Yeah.
if we are all growing together to a point where, Charlie, now you see some people playing sort of games online and then connecting, like there is
Yeah,
that growth in
good.
there, right? So we can do the things we love to do, but still with that, with a kind of mindset that is open for new and other things in there, right? So let's be very particular about that. So before we wrap up, as builders, right, I want you guys to tell me a couple of things as Africa. What are some of the mindset shifts that we need to change our story? It's like we rely so much on aid as people for we need and all that. What are some of the mindset shifts Africans we need to do things?
Yeah, so I think, as you said, we rely on aids, but in Africa we forget, or we blind ourselves from seeing the resources that we have. So we lack mentality.
Okay.
We lack mentality. It's like we don't have an abundance mentality. So if I want to succeed or I want to be successful, I need to leave Africa or leave my country. But then there are resources here. There are things here. You can make it in Ghana. You
Yeah.
can make it in wherever country that you are in Africa. Don't Japan. Well, when you travel to, you'll make it. But then I want us to have the mentality of abundance. Yes, that abundance mentality or possibilities mentality, that in Africa here or in Ghana here, everything is possible. We have things in abundance that if we want to use or make use of it, we would be successful the way we want to see ourselves to be.
Okay. That's a very good solid point, right? That we don't lack things. There
Yeah.
are still opportunities in
The
here.
opportunities.
Yeah, just a quick one to that. I've had the opportunity to speak to people outside Ghana, and then pretty much they are like, if I can, I would rather prefer probably staying in Ghana and then working remotely than probably being there and then working.
Oh,
People have
yeah.
those kind. So that's pretty much tells me one thing, that as in our quest of trying so hard to live to that places, there is that opportunity that affords us the room of staying here and then even working at the places that we want to go without breaking certain things, like pretty much it. Yeah, ladies, one, any other mindset shift that you think young Africans we need?
Yeah, I know Africa to be developing.
Okay.
Therefore, there are lots of opportunities out here. So, as the change makers, we are the change we want. Therefore, we should be so much heavy on discipline. I believe just a step, then we will make
Yeah.
progress.
Yeah.
Small, small actions, then we'll get there. Yeah.
Right. I think that's a great one. The last couple of things I'll personally add is, yeah, we need builders. As I
Oh,
said, we
yeah.
don't need people who are pretty just complainers. And then we need people, we need visionary people who don't just end there, but rather take action, right? You can do all the talking, you can have all the mindset shift, you can do pretty much everything you got to do. But you have to be someone who has the mindset of taking the initial steps, right? If you want to do something, if you want to achieve something, just understand that you have to start doing it. We need such kind of people where you just don't learn things from just the books, but you think of how do I implement, how do I achieve something with these people. So we need actual builders. So guys, any final words? Let me start with Lady Joanne.
Yeah, so as we are learning, as we are encouraging each other, yeah, so we come your way with a discipline challenge and a confidence challenge just as part of our growth. We want to make sure that we are tracking our success and everything that's going to be a hindrance, we get rid of it and
Yeah.
we be the change that we want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
but Sammy, any final
Yes,
words for me?
Oh yeah, you said we are builders. So yes, I also want you to know that you are a builder. We are not just dreamers. Let's see ourselves as builders and let's begin to build. What I would also say is let's see ourselves as a background right now. Wherever you are right now, whatever state you find yourself currently, you are a background. Let's stop associating our current situations to our background or to our family history, or let's break that line and then see ourselves at the background right now. Then let's build a new background, build a new family history. Yes, so since we are builders, let's build a new and powerful background.
Yeah, I think you guys have said a lot of wonderful stuff. Thank you so much. My last voice to our community members is this: Charlie, you control your own belief system, right? If you want to change things, get to understand that it's possible, right? I always see, if I look at the great scientists there is in the world, as we have the tools, we have the resources readily available that allows us to do calculations. But I ask myself, how did Newton come up with all the formulas,
Mm.
right? How did Einstein come up across with all those equations?
Yeah.
You see, some people had nothing and they were able to give us some of these things that we see now. So virtually everything we got to do or we want to do is possible. There are lots of blueprints out there. Just change your mind. Get to understand that there is actually room for growth. And I'm sure we can achieve the things we want to achieve.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. If you are not yet subscribed, kindly do well to subscribe. Drop your comments and then let's grow together. This is the Builders Ecosystem.
And
Thank you guys.
anticipate the discipline challenge.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.
Thank you.
Bye.
Oh.